TV.
This is the type of Sufi circle, which is traditional Sufi zikr. And the idea is to sit in a circle in such a way that our bodies are touching each other, so that the divine energy should move around, right? Swamiji, you should also come and join us.
जगह बना वो जगह इधर वो बैठ सकता
जी बैठे. This is the type of zikr which is like a diet to our hearts, to our souls. And also it creates a shield of protection. And all the negativity which we have around us is nullified by this loud chanting of God's name. Now the idea is to strike God's name on two spots in our breast. Allah on the left and Hu on the right. On the left is our heart, on the right is our soul. Right? Now this Sufi zikr is for everybody, right? For Muslims, for Christians, for Hindus, everybody. We will include different names of God in this Sufi zikr. Allah being the personal name, and those who want to initiate their hearts with the name of Jesus, for them we will do Ya Isa. And for those, our Hindu brothers and sisters and mothers and daughters who do have some problems with word Allah, they can engage in Ra Ram. Ra Ram. As a Sufi, I do not see a difference whether we say Ra Ram or whether we say Allah.
Yes.
Right? But not everybody is at the same level of consciousness. So we have to be careful. We should not, a Sufi doesn't force anything upon others. Why? Because Sufism is the way of the heart. If your heart is willing, it will benefit you. If the heart is not willing and something is being forced upon you, then this is not Sufism. It's not going to work. It's not going to benefit anybody. Some people who live in Pakistan and who have associated with Sarkar for a long period of time, they may find it a bit odd. Because in Pakistan, the Sufi zikr we used to do was for Muslims only. So these people are going to talk about it, talk bad about me, and they might say, oh, look what he has done. But we don't care. Why? Because this is what God wants. God is not bothered about people who might be emotionally hurt. God is bothered about people who are searching for Him day and night in different forms, in different countries of the world, in different religions. We have to cater for the needs of everybody. But as a Sufi, you should respect all religions, all faiths, and then in the end, every single human soul. So, this Sufi zikr also teaches us the spirit of meditation. The spirit of meditation is to be able to concentrate on one point, removing all the thoughts from your brain and become focused on one point. This is the spirit of meditation. And this is part of Sufi zikr. So when we carry out the zikr, you will be focused on your heart. If you're a Hindu, you may visualize Om or Ra Ram on your heart. If you're a Christian, you may obviously visualize Ya Isa. And if you're okay with Allahu, you should visualize Allah on your heart. Your focus on the heart with visualization of God's name is more important than verbal chanting of the name of God. You must remember that. Your focus is more important, plus visualization of God's name. So we're going to start now. You have to close your eyes. It helps in concentration. مرحبا یا مرحبا گوہر شاہی مرحبا مرحبا یا مرحبا گوہر شاہی مرحبا سرکار کی آمد مرحبا گوہر کی آمد مرحبا چہرہ نورانی مرحبا زلف مستانی مرحبا مرحبا یا مرحبا گوہر شاہی مرحبا مرحبا یا مرحبا گوہر شاہی مرحبا. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. اللہ 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 Now the second one is illallah. We're going to strike first word here on the heart. Illallahu. 4 strikes. Illallahu, 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 illallahu,
illallah,
La ilaha illahu. Now, Ya Isa. Ya on the heart on the left, Isa on the soul. Ya Isa,
ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa, ya Isa.
La ilaha illahu. Ra on the heart on the left and Ram on the soul in the right. Ra Ram, 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 Ram,
Ra 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 Ram.
La ilaha illa hu. Hari Om Narayan, Hari Om Narayan, Hari Om Narayan, Hari Hari Om, 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 Hari Visualize Muhammad on your entire breast. Sallallahu alayka ya Muhammad. 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 Sallallahu illahu. And in the end, we're going to seek blessings from our Lord with the help of who? We are on the right track. Ra Riyaz, 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 La ilaha illahu. Please stand up. Gohar Jesus, Rara Riyaz, 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 Gohar Jesus.
ra ra re ya. Gohar Jesus, 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 come into my heart. 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 Ya Isa, 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 Ya Isa. La ilaha illahu. Ya Gohar, 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 ya Gohar.
ilaha illa hu.
خاموش ہے لب اور نظر بھول رہی ہے،
Close your
چہرے
eyes
کی اداسی بھی اب
and visualize
ڈھول
closely.
رہی ہے۔ یہ کیسی محبت ہے کہ وحشت بھی خفا ہے، ویرانی منوا کی زبان کھول رہی ہے۔ اب کچھ تو مداوا ہو اس آشفتہ سری کا، بیداد رسی حالت جاں جھول رہی ہے۔ کہنے کو بہت کچھ ہے تو کیوں کر وہ بیاں ہو جو راز میرے دل کی زبان کھول رہی ہے۔ ہم جانتے ہیں ان کو بھی عشقوں کی خبر ہے، آنکھوں کی نمی درد گہر تول رہی ہے۔ اشکوں کی زبان ٹھہری جو مایوب تو یونس، اب حالت دل کی زبان بول رہی ہے۔
نہ ہو مایوس پر امید رہ، گوہر کو آنا ہے سنبھل جا، لڑکھڑانے سے ابھی وعدہ نبھانا ہے۔ نہ ہو مایوس پر امید رہ، گوہر کو آنا ہے سنبھل جا، لڑکھڑانے
बसाना है, इसी जलवाए गौहर को हमें दिल में बसाना है। रहो मायूस उम्मीद रहे, गौहर को आना है। गौहर को आना है, गौहर को आना है।
दिले गौहर से जो पैवस्ता है वो
दिल नशे मन है, दिले गौहर से जो पैवस्ता है वो दिल नशे मन है।
किसी दिल पर
समझ रखो गौहर का आशियाना है, उसी दिल पर समझ रखो गौहर का आशियाना है। रहो मायूस उम्मीद रहे, गौहर को आना है, गौहर को आना है।
Thank you very much.
ALRA TV.
मैं खानाए गौहर खुला, मैं खानाए गौहर खुला। इस तशनगी के दौर में, इस तशनगी के दौर में महवे हैरत है ये दुनिया, क्या हुआ इस दौर में। महवे हैरत है ये दुनिया, क्या हुआ इस दौर में। मैं खानाए गौहर खुला, मैं खानाए गौहर खुला। आज का ये नौजवान, ये सोज़ो इश्क़ो मस्तियाँ। आज का ये नौजवान, ये सोज़ो इश्क़ो मस्तियाँ। शोलाए इश्क़े इलाही की चमक इस दौर में। शोलाए इश्क़े इलाही की चमक इस दौर में। महवे हैरत है ये दुनिया, क्या हुआ इस दौर में। मैं खानाए गौहर खुला।
I hope you enjoyed the Sufi zikr. This zikr is like meal to a Sufi. He has to do it every day. Remember, I told you in the past, we used to spend at least 7-8 hours doing this, and we wouldn't get tired, especially in Pakistan, in Karachi, where the weather is really hot and there is no air conditioning, really stuffy and suffocating, and we're all soaked in sweat, but nothing stopped us. We carried on for hours and hours, hours and hours. The sound that comes out from the chanting of God's name, it has a very subtle vibration, very subtle vibration. And the sound of God's name leaves a very positive impact on our senses. And then we're focused on our heart. So all the energy is dripping inside the heart. It's amazing. And we're planning to hold this ceremonial zikr every Friday. Should we also do this in the programs, Brother Steve? So we should be doing this in program too. And just for the taste of it, just close your eyes again. La ilaha illallah, 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 la ilaha illallah,
لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا هو.
We're going towards question and answer session now. Sarabana Gangopadhyay कोलकाता से सवाल किया है. गौहर शाही मरहबा. Yesterday, Sayyidi ji beautifully explained the origin of Om, and it made so many things clear to me. But I want to know more about this. In Hinduism, the word Om is often regarded as Shabda Brahman, which means divine sound energy that creates vibration. We have learned extensively about Noor, how it is divine light energy and how it is originated and created. I would request you to tell us about the reality of this divine sound energy and what exactly do we understand by Shabd Brahman. It will be really helpful. Thank you so much. Obviously, like a few minutes ago, I was talking about the vibration which is created by God's name. That's one thing which takes us into a spiritual trance. But more important is the energy which is created. when we repeat God's name. And that energy has to be stored in the heart. If the heart is not open, then the energy is wasted. So only those are able to reap the benefits of the sound energy, the vibration of God's name, and also when the divine light is produced, whose hearts are open, in order to reap the full benefits of the vibration of God's name, the divine sound. Activation of the heart is very important. Now, when we say God's name, to be honest with you, it's not complete divine energy. Why? Because it is our own sound. When you say God's name, you are saying God's name, but the sound is yours. So it will depend how much energy is created from person to person. An enlightened person, when he says God's name, maybe it will create more divine energy comparatively when a person whose heart is not enlightened, he says the name of God. So it depends how enlightened you are. The more enlightened you are, the more vibrational energy will be produced by your chanting of God's name. Next. मोहम्मद फेरोज, गुलबर्गा, कर्नाटका, इंडिया। भाषाई मरहबा। स्वामी जी को दशहरा की शुभकामनाएं। मेरा स्वामी जी से 2 सवाल है। पहला सवाल है, हिंदू धर्म में देवी और देवताओं की पूजा सिर्फ अपने स्वार्थ के लिए की जाती है या ये कोई धर्म सिद्धांत है? क्योंकि ऐसा लोगों का मानना है कि अगर फलां देवी की पूजा ना की जाए तो घर से लक्ष्मी या सुख शांति दूर हो जाएगी। अभी दशहरा में भी खंडी पूजा, औजार यानी वस्तुओं की पूजा होती है और 5 दिन तक काम काज बंद होता है, जिसे हाथ लगाना अशुभ माना जाता है। ये कहाँ तक सत्य है? सनातन धर्म में एक परमा आत्मा को निराकार बेशक्ल क्यों कहा गया है?
फिरोज भाई जी, सनातन धर्म में जो देवताओं की जो पूजा, घर में भी फोटो रख के, मूर्तियां रख के, और मंदिरों में भी जो देवी देवताओं की जो मूर्तियां के सामने जाके जो पूजा करते हैं, प्रार्थना करते हैं, उसके पीछे यही मतलब था कि ये जो देव और देवियां जो है, उन्होंने इस पृथ्वी पर, इस दुनिया में आके कुछ अच्छे काम किया है। تب تو مندروں میں اس کو یادگار کے روپ میں رکھا ہے. تو اپن کو اس کے اچھے کرموں انہوں نے جو کیا ہے ویسے کرم ہم کو کرنا ہے, یہ پریرنا دیتی ہے مورتیاں. مون بن کے یہ پریرنا دیتی ہے کہ تو میرے سامنے آیا ہے تو تیرے کو میرا جیسا بننا ہے. یہ اپدیش ہے مورتیوں کے پیچھے. صرف آپ کو ماتھا ٹیک کے اور میری پوجا ارچنا کرنے سے آپ کو کچھ نہیں ملے گا. میں نے جو اچھا کرم کیا تھا ویسا کرم آپ کو کرنا ہوگا, تب آپ میرے جیسے بنو گے. یہ بات سب مورتیوں کے پیچھے ہے. پھر آگے آپ نے بتایا کہ یہ دسہرہ کیوں مناتے ہیں. تو دسہرہ کا مطلب ہے آپ کے شریر میں جو 10 دوار ہے وہ 10 دواروں میں جو غلط کام ہو رہا ہے, ڈیول آپ کے نچلی نفس میں جو بیٹھا ہے وہ آپ کے 10 اندریوں سے غلط کام کرا رہا ہے. وہ 10 جو دوار ہے شریر میں, 2 آنکھ, 2 یہ, ایک منہ کا, 2 کان کا, اور نیچے 2 دوار ہے. دوار یعنی وہاں سے کچھ انٹر ہوتا ہے, وہاں سے کچھ باہر نکلتا ہے, اس کو دوار کہتے ہیں. تو یہ 10 اندریوں سے جو ڈیول آپ کے شریر میں جو بیٹھا ہے نا, وہاں سے برے کام کرا رہا ہے. اس کو مارنا ہے, اس کو ہٹانا ہے, اس کو دسہرہ کہتے ہیں. تو یہ اپنے شریر کا ہی بات ہے. اپنے من میں, اپنے ذہن میں جو آتا ہے وہ 10 دواروں سے برائیاں, اس کو ہٹانا ہے. تب وہ راون کو, وہ ڈیول کو آپ دسہرہ کے دن جلاؤ گے. جب تک آپ کے ذہن میں سے, آپ میں سے جب یہ 10 اندریا میں جو برا کام ہو رہا ہے اس کو نشٹ نہیں کرو گے, ویسے کتنے بھی راون کو جلاتے رہو گے, کچھ نہیں ہونے والا. تو یہ اپدیش ہے اس کے پیچھے. پھر آپ نے آگے بتایا کہ 5 دن تک وہ دیویوں کی پوجا کرتے ہیں, تو کسی کو چھونا نہیں ہے, کسی کو یہ کرنا ہے نہیں کرنا ہے, کام کاج روزگار بند کر دینا ہے. اس کے پیچھے مطلب یہی ہے کہ آپ کا من بدھی آپ ایک کوئی استھان پہ ٹکاؤ جہاں آپ کی شردھا ہے, جس میں آپ فیتھ رکھتے ہیں, وہاں آپ 5 دن وہاں آپ کا من لگاؤ. تب آپ میں انرجی پیدا ہوگی. اگر کسی کو کام کرنا ضروری ہے پریوار چلانے کے لیے, تو کام کرتے کرتے بھی آپ یاد کر سکتے ہیں, آپ کا کنسنٹریشن رکھ سکتے ہیں. وہاں ایسی منع نہیں ہے کہ آپ کو سب کچھ بند کر دینا ہے. ٹھیک ہے. پھر آگے آپ نے جو ایک پوچھا ہے آخر میں کہ پرماتما نراکار ہے, اس کو آپ نراکار ہیومن باڈی سٹرکچر والا نہیں مانا گیا ہے سناتن دھرم میں. تو اس کے پیچھے نراکار پرماتما کا ہونا کیوں ہے. اگر ہیومن باڈی سٹرکچر والا ہوگا تو اس کو کہیں بھی جانا ہے, کسی بھگت کی, کسی کی جو جنک رہا ہے, پرماتما کے لیے جو تڑپ رہا ہے, اس کے پاس جانا ہے, تو وہ تو تڑپنے والا تو دنیا میں کہیں بھی ہوگا, دنیا کے کہیں بھی کونے میں ہوگا. تو وہاں جانے کے آج کے زمانے میں تو ویزا بھی لینا پڑے گا. تو پرماتما کو وہ باڈی سٹرکچر والا ہوگا تو وہاں کیسے جا پائے گا. اس لیے پرماتما نے جان بوجھ کر اس کا روپ بھی نراکار یعنی کہ کوئی ہیومن باڈی والا نہیں رکھا ہے, تاکہ وہ کہیں بھی جا سکے, کہیں بھی جا کے اپنا کام کر سکے. تو اس کے پیچھے بہت بڑا راز ہے. نراکار جو ہے اس کو اسلام میں اللہ کہا گیا ہے, سناتن دھرم میں اس کو پرماتما کہا گیا ہے. وہ ایک ہی کا ہی 2 نام ہے. وہ چاہے جہاں بھی جا سکے, جہاں بھی اپنا کام کر سکے, دلوں میں گھس سکے. تو دلوں میں کوئی ہیومن باڈی والا ہوگا تو دلوں میں کیسے گھس پائے گا. تو اس لیے انہوں نے جان بوجھ کر اپنا روپ جو ہے نراکار رکھا ہے, اور وہ اس کے پیچھے راز ہے. وہ کہیں بھی جا سکے. وہ श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में तो कहा है कि ये अल्लाह का और परमात्मा का निराकार रूप ऐसा रखा गया है, वो उसको शस्त्र भी नहीं छेद पाएगा, शस्त्र भी नहीं छेद पाएगा, अग्नि भी नहीं जला पाएगा, पानी भी उसको नहीं भीगा पाएगा. ये 5 बातें उसको, अल्लाह को और परमात्मा को कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी. ऐसा अल्लाह ने अपना रूप रखा है. ये बात उसके पीछे इसलिए है.
فیروز بھائی نے ابھی جو سوال کیا ہے, خاص طور پر یہ بات سناتن دھرما میں ایک پرماتما को निराकार क्यों कहा गया है? हमने ये डिस्कस किया है पहले भी कि थियोसॉफिकल जो सर्कल्स हैं, जो एस्टेब्लिश्ड रिलीजन्स हैं, उनमें दो तरह की आइडियोलॉजी है। एक तो वहदतुल वजूद है और एक वहदतुल शहूद है। तो हिंदू सनातन धर्म का जो कनेक्शन है वो वहदतुल वजूद से है, इन विच you identify divinity in all that exists in this world, right? Now, in this group of religions, you can only see God's light. You cannot see God's essence. So they assume God has no shape, right? And there are, thousands of saints in Islam also who have the same ideology about God. But then there is yet another ideology in which you obtain personal name of God, and with the help of which you enlighten all your souls, all your entities in your body. And then your soul is prepared by the Sufi master to make a journey to a point known as Maqam-e Mahmud, the station of ultimate appreciation. So you are spiritually transported to that station in spirituality, which in simple words is a viewing gallery. The soul in the head, after enlightenment, is transported to that station, and then veils are lifted, and through this soul you witness the splendor of God. You see God. Now most saints, even in Islam, practice the same ideology like Sanatan Dharma. Only few saints of God were able to see him, not all of them. And even in Islam, most Muslims believe you cannot see God. God has no shape. God is all smoky light. So that's absolutely perfect. According to that ideology, God has no shape. But it's not about God having a shape or not having a shape. It's about the access which was given to these religions. If the access is given to witness only the smoky light, you will obviously build your assumption on God not having a shape. But if more access is granted to you by God, and with the help of this access you're able to witness the essence of God, then you will belong to another ideology, which is very limited. Not many saints, even in Islam, are aware of that ideology. But the time has now come. बनेगा सारा जहां में खाना, हर एक बादा खार होगा. It is enough for the world to believe that God doesn't have a body. It is enough now. We're in the twilight of this world. We're in the last episode of this world, of this universe. There is no prophet in waiting. No messenger is in waiting. No other religion will be established. It's time that the special knowledge should be shared with common people. And the time is not far when everybody will be able to see God. And Moses said to God, I want to see you. And God said, no, you cannot see me. Right? But it doesn't mean God doesn't have a body. But the reason why many saints in Islam say the same, as it is believed in Sanatan Dharma, that God has no shape. A majority of Muslims believe the same, that God doesn't have a body. But like I said, we're in the last episode of this universe. And it has already been foretold by Prophet Muhammad. In the end times, you will see God like you can see the moon today. And you will experience no difficulty. And one of the companions of the Prophet asked him, will we see him with these eyes on our head? And the Prophet said, yes, you will see him with these two physical eyes. So, a lot of things have been upgraded in the religions. God doesn't have a shape or a body. That has been part of belief system in every religion, not just Sanatan Dharma. Even in Islam too. But why they came to believe that God doesn't have a shape? Because God didn't say it. Bhagavad Gita is not God's word. Bhagavad Gita is not the celestial book. I must tell you, Ved, they are the original book in Hinduism. Vedas. Bhagavad Gita is not God's word. It is commentary on Vedas. Do you understand? Like in Islam, we have Quran and Ahadith. So Ahadith are equivalent of Bhagavad Gita. And Vedas are equivalent of Quran. So in Vedas, there is no verse in Vedas that says God doesn't have a shape. No religion is allowed to say this because it's a lie. It's not true. God says things in a very peculiar way, and people don't get to understand it, and they derive their favorite meaning out of it. Like the Quran said, you cannot see God because your eyes cannot encompass the essence of God. So they think you cannot see God at all. All right, God is not talking about whether you can see God or you cannot see God in reality. What God is telling you is that with the ability of your physical eyes, with these eyes you cannot see Him. But we have a secret. There is another type of eye inside you. If you open the third eye, there you go. You can see God. If you say God doesn't have a shape, you cannot be a Sufi. Why? Because a Sufi respects all messengers, all prophets. Jesus said God created man in His own image. The Bible is God's word, like Vedas are God's words, like the Quran is God's words. The Bible said God created man in His own image, And after Jesus, Prophet Muhammad said the same thing. God created man in his own image. If you say God has no shape, then you are actually rejecting Jesus. You are rejecting Prophet Muhammad and Islam. So we as a Sufi have to respect everything that comes from Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Adam, Prophet Muhammad. Because we believe there may be, 124,000 prophets and messengers, but the source is one. When the source is one, then from one source, different things cannot come, rejecting each other. So it is the understanding of people which constitutes this wrong and misleading notion that God doesn't have a shape. If God didn't have a shape, He wouldn't have created man in His own image. How did He create man in His own image when He doesn't have a shape? If He created man in His own image, He must have a shape. Without a shape, there is no image. So this is what we need to understand. स्वामी जी प्रॉब्लम ये है, अगर कोई बात गलत होगी ना तो उसके ऊपर फिर सूफी को बोलना पड़ता है, क्लियर करना पड़ता है. And you know what, let me share it with you, what Sarkar shared with me. Sarkar said, for the first time, when after enlightenment, you are ready to see God, right? And you go with your soul in the head, you arrive at the station of Mahmud. Now, Lord Rarias Gohar Shahi said, the very first sight that falls upon God, the very first glimpse you catch, is very critical. And, the Lord said, many of the saints of God who were to be God's saints, and when they saw God for the first time, they got confused and they lost faith. How? Because Lord Gohar Shahi said, when you see God for the first time, instantly a thought comes to your mind. The very moment you see God, the very moment you see God, a thought comes to your mind. And I hurriedly asked, what is that thought, Sarkar? Sarkar said, the thought comes, I have seen him somewhere. I have seen him somewhere. Isko maine kahin dekha hai. And then Sarkar said, the very first thought that comes to mind is, oh, is this God? I have seen him somewhere. And at this point, the Sufi master tries to control you and your emotions. Like, calm down, calm down. Don't get excited. You must have seen somebody like him. Calm down. And then Sarkar asked, why this thought comes to his mind? Because there are many faces in this world which resembles God's image. There are many, many faces in this world who resembles God. Now the question is, how will a Tom, Dick and Harry will ever notice he looks like God? Because he hasn't seen God. The only reason why you don't get excited here by looking at people, because you haven't seen God. Once you have seen God, Then you go out in the street, go to Whit Gift Center, and every 5 seconds you will stop. Oh, I've seen him. I've seen him. So this validates the fact that God does have a shape. And that shape and that image of God is not hidden. Right? Is not hidden from one who has seen the original image of God. And when he returns to the world, having experienced, God's intimacy, having seen, witnessed his splendor, when he returns to the world, then what happens? Whoever resembles God, he develops inclination towards such people. And he becomes so soft-hearted. Now, there is one more thing in spirituality, especially in the saints who come from Pakistan and India, these countries. Every single Sufi who managed to see God, when he returned, he kept company of young boys. He started sitting, keeping company of young boys. Now, many scholars in Islam fail to understand this saintly code, this rams of awliya, this secret, this code, why they keep company of young boys, why the young boys are always sitting around him. And they interpreted it with misleading ideas, misleading notions. But I put the same question to Lord Rari AlGohar Sahib. Because, Data Ali Hajweri, one of the most famous saints in Pakistan, his spiritual status is really high. Khwaja-e-Hind Mu'inuddin Chishti Rahmatullah alayh, he went to obtain spiritual benevolence and grace from Data Ali Hajweri in Lahore. And he said upon return, Ganj bakhshe faiz alam mazhare noor khuda na qasaran peer kamil kamilara rahnuma. Such a big statement it is. And Data Ali Hajweri said that he was sitting somewhere and he spotted somebody's feet, and the feet were so beautiful, he couldn't take his eyes off the feet. And he's a saint of God who has seen God. And for 3 years, he did not stop having flashes of the image of those feet. He would cry and look for the man or a woman whose feet were so beautiful. Why? Because the feet resembled God's feet. Brother Steve? Then we have yet another saint of God, Shah Shams Sabzwari. Shah Shams. He was a great saint of God. And there was a Hindu count, Hindu Raja, and his son, 15 or 16 years of age, he would often visit Shah Shams. And Shah Shams would love the boy. He would sit next to him. And one day, the boy's father, Hindu Raja, he stopped him from meeting the Muslim saint. And the boy cried a lot. And every day his health was deteriorating. And he reached a point where his health was really critical. And his father showed him to many traditional doctors. And they said, no medicine is working for him. You must allow him to go and see the Muslim saint. And the Hindu Raja was adamant. He didn't allow him. So what happened? The boy died. And then the Hindu Raja said, if the Muslim saint and Islam is true, then come back and bring life to my dead son. If Islam is a true religion. So all the Muslim priests and the scholars, they got really worried because they cannot bring life to dead people. So they all went to this Muslim saint, Shah Shams. Brother Steve? Shah Shams. And said, please come and help us. That Muslim saint went to see the boy. The dead body is there. And he said, Qum bi-iznillah. Rise with the permission of God. Nothing happened. He said it again. Qum, rise bi-iznillah, with the permission of God. Nothing happened. For the third time he said, Qum bi-iznillah, rise with the permission of God. Nothing happened. Now the Muslim saint was really worried. Immediately he meditated and he asked God, why he's not rising? What's wrong? And God replied, it's not working because he died with my permission. So that was my permission that he die. Why are you asking me? Rise with God's permission. God's permission was to make him die. So he died. Now if you want him to rise again, do not use my name. You say it yourself. Then he said, Qum bi-izni, rise with my command. And he rose from dead. Hindu Raja asked him, what is the secret? Why my boy? And Shah Shams said to him, your boy looks like my God. That's why when your boy comes to me, it reminds me of God. It reminds me of God. But then what happened? Hindu Raja was happy. Everybody was happy. The boy was live and kicking. Right? But the Muslim scholars were unhappy. They said, you are mushrik, you are kafir. You said, Qum bi-iznillah. And then you rejected Qum bi-iznillah and you said, Qum bi-izni, meaning you think you are God? And you know what happened then? What Muslim scholars did? Our Swamiji loves Muslim scholars. He doesn't know them. You know what Muslim scholars did? They held him, and with the knife, they took his skin off, peeled his skin off, all of it. Then there was another saint, Sultan Haqbahu. Sultan Haqbahu. There was a boy. He used to keep company of a boy. For that obvious reason, because he resembled God. So he was always going after this boy. Come sit with me. Come sit with me. And the boy wouldn't come. So one day what happened? Sultan Haqbahu decided how to attract him to come, how to grab his attention. So he went there and he set his house on fire. Sultan Bahu set his own house on fire. Why? Because he thinks when my house is on fire and the news will go to the boy will come back and find out how am I, whether I'm okay. And the boy came. And he asked me, why there is fire in your house? Well, how did it happen? And he said, I set it on fire so that you can come. They are crazy people. This proves the fact that God has an image. God has a shape. This is why they kept company. Now, why they kept company of young boys? Because when you go up there and see God, He looks like a 17-year-old boy. 17-year-old boy. And this is how he is always. He's never 18. He's never 18. He was never one. He looks like a 17-year-old boy. It doesn't mean I'm saying he's 17-year-old. Yeah? What did I say? It doesn't mean I'm saying God has an age. I said he looks like a 17-year-old boy, which means he himself is age-free. He doesn't get old. He is like this for I don't know since when he is like this, but he is like this forever. He doesn't change. Do you understand my point? And when you go there, you will be of the same age. Yeah. You will be same age when you go there. نقاش گوہر لیا وسلام گوہر شاہی مومن لڑکی کا ڈانس دیکھ سکتا ہے جب اس کو اپنے جذبات پر کنٹرول ہو اور کچھ غلط نہ کرے، جبکہ عرب کے لوگ تو حضور پاک کے ہوتے ہوئے بھی دیکھتے تھے۔ مومن لڑکی کا ڈانس دیکھ سکتا ہے جب اس کو اپنے جذبات پر کنٹرول ہو۔ نہیں، یہ بات نہیں ہے، یہ بات نہیں ہے کہ آپ مومن ہیں اور آپ کو اپنے جذبات پر کنٹرول آ گیا ہے۔ یہ جذبات کی بات نہیں ہے، یہ بات نفس کی ہے۔ مومن دیکھنے کو تو لڑکی کا ڈانس دیکھ لے لیکن اس کا نقصان ہوگا۔ یہ بات روحانیت میں نہیں آتی جذبات پر کنٹرول کرنے والی، کیونکہ ایسی کوئی چیز ہے نہیں کہ جذبات پر کنٹرول کر لے۔ جذبات پر کنٹرول کرنے کا مطلب اگر یہ ہے
کہ آپ اپنے پاجامے سے باہر نہ نکل آئیں، یہ جذبات پر کنٹرول کرنا ہے، تو یہ تصوف اس کی اجازت نہیں دیتا۔ کیوں نہیں دیتا؟ کہ تصوف میں صرف غلط کام سے روکنا نہیں ہے، بلکہ غلط کام کی اچھا آپ کے من سے غائب ہو جائے، غلط کام کرنے کی خواہش نہ رہے، من پاک ہو جائے، پوتر ہو جائے۔ صوفیزم اس کی تعلیم دیتا۔ رہ گئی بات عرب کے لوگوں کی کہ حضور کے ہوتے ہوئے بھی وہ ایسا کرتے تھے، ظاہر ہے بہت سارے گناہ کرتے تھے۔ قرآن مجید میں جب آیا ہے کہ اے مومنو جب تم سے کوئی فحاشی ہو جائے، گناہ ہو جائے، تو حضور کے پاس جا کر کے اللہ سے استغفار مانگو تو اللہ معاف کر دے گا۔ تو اس آیت سے پتہ چلتا ہے نا کہ وہ کرتے تھے۔ نیکسٹ کوشچن۔ یہ تو ہو گیا تھا۔ اعجاز علی، میر پور ماتھیلو۔ مسلمانوں کے کلمے میں محمد رسول اللہ ہے، جبکہ باقی بھی اللہ کے رسول تھے، تو جب محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کے ساتھ رسول اللہ لگانے سے اس کلمے میں کوئی خصوصیت پیدا نہیں ہو رہی، تو اس کے لگانے کا فائدہ؟ یہ فائدے اور نقصان کی بات نہیں ہے۔ کلموں میں جو اللہ تعالیٰ نے نبیوں کو مختلف القابات سے یاد کیا ہے، وہ خاص لمحات تھے، اور ان خاص لمحات میں اللہ نے پیار سے ان کو جس لفظ سے مخاطب کیا، وہی ان کے کلمے کا حصہ بن گیا۔ کلمے میں انبیاء کا جو نام آیا ہے، ضروری نہیں ہے کہ ان کے نام کے ساتھ جو ان کا لقب لگا ہوا ہے وہ ان کی نبوت اور رسالت کی دلالت بھی کرتا ہو۔ جیسے کہ آدم علیہ السلام تھے، ان کو جو کلمہ عطا ہوا وہ تھا لا الہ الا اللہ، آدم صفی اللہ۔ اب صفی اللہ کا مطلب ہے اللہ نے جس کو بزرگی عطا فرمائی، تو یہ کوئی رسالت اور نبوت کی طرف اشارہ تو نہیں ہے کیا؟ اس کے بعد ابراہیم علیہ الصلوۃ والسلام آ گئے، لا الہ الا اللہ ابراہیم خلیل اللہ۔ خلیل کا مطلب ہے دوست، تو یہ دوست لفظ جو خلیل ہے، یہ کوئی آپ کی نبوت اور رسالت کی طرف تو دلالت نہیں کرتا ہے نا۔ لیکن پھر کیوں لگایا؟ کہ اللہ نے خاص لمحوں میں بڑے پیار سے ان کو اپنا دوست کہا تھا، وہی ان کے کلمے کا حصہ بن گیا۔ سمجھ گئے آپ؟ اسی طرح موسیٰ علیہ السلام کا کلمہ ہے لا الہ الا اللہ موسیٰ کلیم اللہ۔ موسیٰ کلیم اللہ کا کیا مطلب ہے؟ کہ موسیٰ وہ ہے جو اللہ سے باتیں کرتا ہے، کلیم اللہ کا مطلب ہے اللہ سے کلام کرنے والا۔ تو کلام کرنا کوئی نبوت اور رسالت کی طرف دلالت ہے کیا؟ پھر اسماعیل علیہ السلام کا بھی کلمہ تھا لا الہ الا اللہ اسماعیل ذبیح اللہ۔ ذبیح کہتے ہیں کاٹنے کو، تو وہ تو ذبح ہوئے ہی نہیں تھے۔ پہلی بات تو یہ کہ اسماعیل علیہ السلام ذبح نہیں ہوئے، دمبا آ گیا۔ دوسری بات یہ ہے کہ ذبیح کا مطلب رسالت اور نبوت نہیں ہے، لیکن ان کو ذبیح اللہ کیوں کہا؟ کہ وہ لمحہ بڑا پیار کا لمحہ تھا، جب وہ لیٹ گئے اور کہا کہ اللہ کے نام پر چھری چلا دو میری گردن پہ، تو اس لمحے میں اللہ ان سے راضی ہو گیا اور ان کو ذبیح اللہ کہا۔ اسی طرح نبی کریم صلی اللہ علیہ وآلہ وسلم کا کلمہ ہے لا الہ الا اللہ محمد رسول اللہ۔ अब ये जो मोहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? एक तो मकाम और मर्तबा है रसूल का होना, लेकिन इसका मकाम यहां पर क्या है? इसका मतलब और माना यहां क्या है? मोहम्मद रसूल अल्लाह, इसका मतलब है अल्लाह को लाने वाला, अल्लाह को मुतारिफ कराने वाला, उसकी जात को मुतारिफ कराने वाला। बड़े प्यार से कहा था कि तू मेरा तारुफ लेके जा रहा है, तू मेरा परिचय लेके जा रहा है, इसलिए आपके नाम के साथ रसूल लगाया, वरना आप तो नबी भी हैं। क्यों भाई? कलमे में तो रसूल का जिक्र है, लेकिन आप नबी भी हैं। कुरान मजीद ने कहा है ना, खातिमुन नबीयीन है, कहीं पर भी नहीं लिखा खातिम रिसालत है, खत्म नबूवत का आया है, और कलमे में रिसालत का जिक्र है। तो मालूम यह हुआ कि आप जिस लफ्ज रसूल का मतलब रसूल समझ रहे हैं, वो रसूल के मानों में कलमे में इस्तेमाल नहीं हुआ, बल्कि वो उस माने में इस्तेमाल हुआ है, रसूल अल्लाह, अल्लाह का इरफान लेके आने वाला। क्योंकि मोहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह दीदार इलाही का इल्म लाए, उससे पहले दीदार इलाही का इल्म था ही नहीं। Any questions in English? Because our English is speaking, people are getting bored. Brother Steve, you look like Maulana Room. Sufi Rizwan Mia, Jaipur, Rajasthan. Varshay Marhaba. And he says, how are you? And he said, I love your master. And I also love you. He says, I love your master. And I also love you. And I also love your mission. And your lectures are so crucial, so important. And you talk about secrets of God. And when I hear all this, I really feel good. I have been listening to you for a long period of time. And oftentimes when I listen to you, I burst into laughter. You talk about what is behind God. And when I listen to you talking about the secrets of God, I really find it pleasing. And I also get, astounded. It surprises me too. And he said that he used to think that the beloved, meaning God, is different. He is not like us. But when you talk about him, it appears as though he's like one of us. Wow. And I also like the fact that Sarkar Gohar Shahi is guiding all religions. बहुत मेहरबानी, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका सूफी रिजवान साहब. I have learned sense of humor from Sarkar. And I try not to express that sense of humor, honestly. But Sarkar's sense of humor is amazing. And you haven't met Jesus yet. Because, their sense of humor is impeccable, beautiful. And when Jesus talks about God, that you will never think he's talking about God. You will think he's talking about one of our colleague, one of our friends. Because as a human being, when we talk about God, we become serious, and then we talk about God, with mighty big words. We are never casual with God. Right? We are never. Like in England, every single politician is so formal. So formal. But back in America, they're so casual. They're so casual. If you speak the same way you speak in America, in White House, if you come and speak the same language in House of Commons in London, they will think you're a piece of trash. Because back in America, even the United States president will say, "Come on, shut up, you son of a bitch, sit down." But you can't do that in England. Can you, Brother Steve? In here, you have to be very formal. But sometimes, be a little casual with God. And God wants to be in company of people who enjoy His company. But it's not your fault because you have never kept God's company. Either you've been to a mosque or a temple. What's there? Nothing. By visiting churches, mosques, and temples, you will never learn God's temperament. But when you're friendly with God, you have seen God and you're friendly, then, He is more friendly than any friend. He is more intimate than any beloved. God. Very friendly. I remember one time I was talking to somebody in America. We were in Washington State, very close to the Canadian border, Bellingham. And Sarkar was visiting there. And I was in the next room in the motel. And somebody came from Pakistan and he was constantly talking about God, God, God. I like to talk about Gohar more. And he was only talking about God. So I said, if you want to talk about God, please leave my room. I mean, it's okay for a minute or two if you want to talk about God. But not every single second you're saying, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. What the hell is wrong with you, man? What are you doing? So he got upset and he left. And then in the evening, he went to see Sarkar and he said, Sarkar, Younus is very blasphemous to God. Sarkar didn't seem to be bemused by what he said. Without showing any emotion, Sarkar said, yeah, it's okay. They are too friendly with each other. Sarkar said to him, they're too friendly to each other. They can go to any extent. Even if they, pull off their pants, it's okay for them. Why are you bothered? So a stage comes in friendship with God when you are too casual with God. I mean, you can speak to God in a way you will never assume you can ever speak to God in such a way. Come here, sit. What? Now, if you share this experience with people, obviously they will think you're blasphemous. This is the only reason why most saints do not share their personal experiences with God with people. Now, people like you will keep demanding, share some secrets with us, share some secrets. But if I reveal one secret upon you, the personal, intimate moments with God, you will instantly think, he's Jahannami, he's kafir. But God is really wonderful. When He loves somebody, He loves somebody. And when He loves somebody, then He gives importance to that man more than anybody. There was a guy, Brother Steve, a shepherd at the time of Moses. And he was sitting somewhere. And he was doing this. Oh God, come down. If you come down, I'll give you warm milk of my goats. If you come down, I'll give you warm milk of my goats. You'll drink it, you enjoy it. If you come down, I will comb your hair. Come down. And Moses was passing by. And Moses really got offended. And he said, stop being nonsense. You think God will come down and drink milk of your goats? You think God has lices? He'll comb his hair? Don't say such things. This is blasphemy. And he started crying and he left. And he said, oh my gosh, what a bad person I am. I offended Moses. I offended God. I couldn't find a place to hide his face. But next time when Moses spoke to God, God said to him, I'm upset with you, Moses. And Moses said, why? And God cited to him what he said to that man. God said, why did you tell him off? I love him. And Moses said, God, he was saying nasty things about you. And God said, what nasty thing? He said, you will drink his goat's milk. God said, it's not nasty. I'm not looking at his words. Look at the intentions. Look at the emotions and love in his heart. You're only concerned about his words? How could you ignore his emotions for me? My friend, God judges you on your emotions, not on your words. You will find 1 million scholars in Islam today who will tell you, you do not know how to pronounce this word of Quran right. And this is their business. They're not concerned whether by reciting the Quran you will ever obtain God's love or divine energy in the heart. No. So God is more concerned about your emotions. Emotions are your faith in God. Without emotions, a religion is not a religion anymore. If you do not feel emotions for God, there is no iman. If you are not emotional about God, then what is your faith in God? What is your relationship with God? In Sufism, we advocate personal, intimate relationship with God. Very exclusive relationship with God, in which God gives you a moment, and in that moment, you are alone with God, and God is alone with you. If you do not have this moment with God, you will never understand oneness of God. Right? Daniel Lee, Bristol. Wow. Hi. How can spirituality practically be experienced by someone who has a 9 to 5 job, has to socialize, shop with the family, etc., etc.? That's a very good question. My friend Daniel, spirituality has nothing to do with your body. Your soul doesn't socialize with people. Your soul doesn't have a job 9 to 5. Your body does. Your soul doesn't have to shop. Your body does. I mean, this is the benefit of being a spiritual man, that whatever you do, wherever you are, or whoever you are, you're always connected with your Lord. There is not even a single moment in your life, once you have been spiritualized, there is not a single moment in your life when you are disconnected from God. Once the souls are awakened, the souls are always in God's presence, and God is present in you. Whether you are at your job or you are enjoying life, your kids, your parents, your partner, you go out, do shopping, still you're connected. Because the spirituality is to do with the spirits, not the body. Those who assume spirituality is something to do with the body, they're only wasting their time. Once the souls are enlightened and awakened, it is now their job to be engaged with God. Right? I mean, look at us. I am a Sufi, but the fact that I'm Sufi doesn't stop me from doing anything in this world. Right, Brother Steve? I have a business. Oftentimes, once a year I go there. I have a lot of relatives to attend to. I have kids to attend to. I also go shopping more often than a common man. Sometimes willingly, sometimes unwillingly. I'm living a fuller life. I try to utilize time with both worlds. A Sufi is not a hermit. A Sufi doesn't have to be secluded. Sufism doesn't require from anybody to go into seclusion. No. As a Sufi, you enter into double interaction. And double interaction is interaction of the body, interaction of the soul. With the body, you interact with people. And at the same time, you interact with God, with your souls. So you are in a double interaction when you become a Sufi. So interacting with God is different from interacting with people. Obviously, you will never interact people with your soul, because soul is exclusively designed by God to interact with Him only. Whereas the body, you interact with people. So once the souls are enlightened, everything is fine. You live a normal life. Maybe you will enjoy life more. When you don't have a spirituality and you're a religious person, you want to love God, right? But you do not know how to obtain God's love. You do not know what spirituality is. Then you live with the guilt. All the time you want to associate yourself with God, but you don't find time. In the very early morning, like 6 or 7 in the morning, you go for work, arrive there at 9, leave job at 5, come back home by 7. Now having spent 12 hours outside the house, right? You only have 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Then the family demands, we want to go shopping, we want to do this, we want to do that. So you're always busy with them. Now you're living with this guilt in the heart. When will you interact with God? So you are less happy. But when you practice spirituality and you awaken your souls and you learn to interact with God with your souls, and whilst you are interacting with God, you can also carry on doing all the mundane chores of life. You will live life without any guilt. That's the beauty of it. So my friend, spirituality will set you free from that guilt. Interaction with God will not come about physically. Interaction with God will only take place when the heart is enlightened, when the souls are awakened, and the souls and heart is connected with God. Brother Steve, I want you to have a few words on this. Shall I repeat the question? Daniel asked, when somebody has a job 9 to 5, and then he has to give time to his family, and then he has to go shopping, how will he find time to interact with God?
As you quite rightly said, that if there is a guilt to say that I'm supposed to be a spiritual person, I'm supposed to be thinking about God every day. Should I be socializing with people? Should I be spending time with my family? But the beauty of this message and the beauty of our technique is Younus AlGohar, he gives us that this, once the name is implanted inside your heart, God's name, then 24 hours a day, then that name of God is echoing inside your heart and producing divine energy, positive energy. So of course you will feel better within yourself, and you will feel no guilt because you're worshipping God 24 hours a day internally while doing your day-to-day duties. And as His Holiness said, he has a full life, plays cricket, and you do go on tours and do all sorts of day-to-day things. And certainly spirituality and the Sufi path is not about hermitage lifestyle. It's not going to impress anybody either, is it, if people lead that lifestyle? I remember somebody was, I think that was at the, it's a year ago now, we were at the Parliament of World Religions.
Right.
And they were talking about the Dalai Lama. We need to, we want to talk to the Dalai Lama, we need to meet. Oh, he won't meet anybody after 4 p.m. This is what they say. He's gone. He won't meet anybody.
Really?
So, I mean, it's not benefiting humanity, I think, personally. I think the spiritual dignitary should be amongst us as you are, and helping us every step of the way and living a normal life. I think that's it's quite easy just to shut yourself away. I'm not going to speak to common people.
We don't ask anybody not to watch movies.
No.
Not to enjoy life. No, we don't.
I don't think it's of and definitely wouldn't attract a majority of people if they thought this was going to have to happen. You're going to have to not speak with your family anymore, and
No,
you can't take the children out to play and things. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
it is.
So,
But the problem is some people do that.
yeah, they,
Some fake Sufis do that.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
they feel that they have to, but no, that's what's so attractive, that we can just carry on our normal lifestyle, but of course that energy is always building up in our hearts, and we don't feel any guilt.
That's wonderful, Brother Steve. Swamiji, would you like to share something with us? Your words of wisdom.
जब किसी को भी अल्लाह से, परमात्मा से मोहब्बत हो जाती है, तो वो जहाँ भी देखेगा, जहाँ भी जाएगा, उसको उसका प्यार ही नजर देखने को आएगा, और उसका फीलिंग उसको उसका ही आएगा।
बिल्कुल ट्रू।
और वो बॉडी कॉन्शियस से बाहर निकल के वो इनसाइड सोल कॉन्शियस में ही ज्यादा आनंद लेता रहेगा, ताकि उसको जो है ना, वो किसी को मिल रहा है, कौन मजहब वाले को मिल रहा है, उससे उसको कोई हर्डल सब निकल जाएगी। उसके दिल में बस प्यार ही प्यार आएगा कि ये सारा अल्लाह ने बनाया है, तो मैं, अल्लाह जब उसको प्यार करता है तो मैं क्यों न करूं। इसी भावना में वो रहते हुए आनंद के सागर में हमेशा आनंद ही आनंद वो लुटता रहता है।
वाह,
वैसा है।
ब्यूटीफुल। एनी मोर क्वेश्चन? $12 a.m. midday. 12 midday is the time when from the realm of domain of God, special souls are appointed throughout the world. Right? And these souls are the result of the manifestation of God's anger. So that throughout the day, you do not find peace, and you do things which takes you away from God. This is why most of the day you are busy in this world. But at 12 midnight, angels of God's blessings come into this world and they spread around. This is why you will feel after 12 at night, the atmosphere changes and appears to be so peaceful at night time. Sit alone in your room at 2 p.m. and then sit alone in your room at 2 a.m. at night and feel the difference. You will feel the difference. You'll feel light. So they take away your thoughts about God in the daytime. And this is like a test. Yeah? This is like a test for you. If you want to look for God, you want to purify yourself, you will find it very difficult during the daytime. This is why I start this my lecture at 10:30 in the evening. And after 12, we always talk special things, don't we? After 12. Any more questions? इंसान जिन्नात और फरिश्तों के आलम में कितना फ़र्क है? भाई इंसान तो जिन्नात के आलम में ही रह रहा है ना. ये जो आलम नासूत है, जिन्नात का आलम है, हमारा कहाँ है? फरिश्तों का आलम जो है वो आलम मलकूत है. वहाँ टाइम है नहीं, टाइम यहाँ पर ही है. तो फिर टाइम डिफरेंस तो कोई ना हुआ ना. यही डिफरेंस है कि यहाँ टाइम है, वहाँ टाइम नहीं है. राइट? The time has to do with the sun. If sun doesn't move and it stays at one place, right? What will happen then? You will be living in that moment until the sun moves from that place. If the sun stays there, you can't even say for how long it is going to stay there. You cannot calculate it. So it's just a myth. There is no such thing as time. It's the circular movement of the sun. It goes around the entire phase of the world in 1 year. This is 365 days. This is how we calculate our day and night. But now days are becoming shorter. About 20 years ago, the days seemed to be long. And now days and weeks and months are flying past. Don't you feel that? So there is no time there. It's just the movement of the sun. We have a program on 9th of November. And Brother Steve, where exactly is the venue? Blackfriars.
Tube station. And it's near. Yeah, right. The kind of financial district and city of London.
Is it this one?
Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. All the Lawrence Curtis.
Imran Zafar, Pind Dadan Khan, Jhelum. Assalamu alaikum. My question is, how can we judge that our God is happy with us? In order to know whether God is pleased with you, you need to seek activation of the heart. If God is pleased with you, He will allow your heart to engage in God's remembrance. If He doesn't allow your heart to be engaged in God's remembrance, He is not pleased with you, no matter what you do. All right, that's all for today. Take care of yourself.